Dalai Lama there telling us about the importance of having just a positive thought every day to kickstart your day and how it defines your entire day. So it's important for you to be positive always, to keep a positive attitude to enjoy your day. That said, good morning. Welcome to the conversation on your digital first Pan African News Network, US Television. I am Sagir Ibrahim, your host of the show, and the conversation comes to you weekdays, Mondays to Fridays on your digital first Pan African News Network, TOS Television. We'll go straight to COVID-19 updates from across Africa, of course, knowing that COVID-19 is real. COVID-19 is still out there, and it is important to continue to maintain, all of the guidelines, maintain social distancing, regular hand washing, hand sanitation, and all of the other guidelines given by the NCDC and other health practitioners to ensure and prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Also remember, the COVID-19 vaccine is out there. It's even more important to get inoculated. So COVID-19 update from across Africa, after which we will be bringing you the big story. You're also watching the conversation in your digital first Pan African News Network, TOS Television. You can be part of the conversation by connecting with us on our various social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at TOS TV Network. You can also watch the conversation via our website at www.tostvnetwork.com, as well as via YouTube at TOS TV Network. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It is the big story segment of the conversation, the crux of the conversation, as a matter of fact. And this morning we'll be focusing on the outcomes of the PDP National Convention 2021. Joining me to discuss this very important and interesting topic this morning is Mr. Felix Adetoubo, and he is a public affairs analyst. Good morning, Mr. Felix.
Good morning.
So in our earlier conversation, we spoke about, the PDP convention. So now, all said and done, the court judgment has been able to kickstart the convention, which has led to the ushering in of, a new set of executives who are going to oversee the affairs of the party from now till, say, the next 4 years. So I want to ask, what then is the fate of the flag bearer of the party, bearing in mind that we have the likes of, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who wants to contest as the president, and now seeing that we have a chairman of northern descent, do you think it is going to be possible to have a flag bearer from the north as well as, a party chairman from the north as well?
Well, I feel, Nigeria is set to be divided into 6 geopolitical zones. Iyochayu, who is selected chairman, is from the central.
North
right?
Central.
In the north central. So we can say it's really in the far north. And
Okay.
now, if we look at the whole thing, democracy allows for everyone to come to the fray. Although the fact still remains that for us to have, Nigeria, what we really mean as Nigeria, everybody should participate. And looking at it, we see that the North have taken, a very large chunk of the share when it comes to leading the country, the Southwest too, and also the North Central. So I still feel that it's good as they've thrown it open for everybody, but we still wait to see what comes at the end of the day. Everybody should participate. If you know you have the ambition, they can't just come to force you that come and be. Show your interest first. That's the first thing. We can't say because the chairman of the party is from the north, and now we are not seeing anybody from the south to contest, to show interest. So we can't say because of that want to force somebody, all in the name of spreading the position. So.
All right. So what is the chatter I've been hearing, from the Oyilola camp as well as the Arakpaja camp?
All right.
Yes. What's this chatter I'm hearing about? The victory of Arakpaja being contested by the Oyilola camp, and then do I call it mild trade of words between the two
Ah,
camps?
I feel because I feel there is nothing like issues. I don't think there is any issues because yesterday, Oyinlola was with Oyinlola and Adeleke, those from the Osun axis. They were with the former governor of Kwara State yesterday, and with what the former governor said, everything is okay. Nobody is having any issue with anybody. Arakwaja is being supported by the governors. I know that governors do have their way,
Yes,
you know,
truly.
in any political party. So I think even with the margin of votes from 2,000 plus to 700 plus, it's too wide. What is it going to challenge? I believe for PDP to move forward, every hand should be on deck. If you lose yesterday, that doesn't mean you lose forever. So just take it as part of the process to rebuilding, you know, a party that has been battered for the past 6 or 7 years.
So you've been speaking like a supporter of the PDP. So I'm going to assume you're a PDP supporter. All right. So the question I'm going to ask now is, what is then the fate of the current and outgoing chairman of the party? Because I know his tenure, I think, elapses. The current National Working Committee, their tenure expires sometime in December, right?
Yeah, December 9.
December 9.
Yes,
So
yes.
now we've seen the ushering in of a new set of executives who are to be sworn in
Then,
around that time.
Yes.
So what do we make of his fate right now? You know, because I know right now he's disembattled, you know. Do we say he's disgruntled?
In democracy is normal for any party to be disgruntled. If you are not okay with a particular thing, it's your right to approach the court to get what belongs to you, isn't it? I think that's it, you know. But the main thing is this. Let's just leave the issue of rights or no right. The party made you popular. This is a party that gave you the opportunity. You've served for almost 4 years. So what is this man looking for again? That is just my own postulation. What is he looking for? Okay, the way you are being ousted, according to him, you know, is not good. But he himself had already sealed his own fate right from his own constituency. Because the allegation that was laid against him was that he didn't pay his due for like 4 years. And the constitution of the party is very clear that if you didn't pay your due for 6 months, that you are deemed not to be a party member. So I think the issue is not even with the governors, or to me that's the way I see it. He should go back to his constituency. He should go back to his local, where he comes from, and settle whatever, pay up whatever he's supposed to pay, because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. You might still, you know, achieve, you know, still benefit from this party. So why do you want to destroy yourself? Because you cannot, it's difficult to win a party. If you're a party man, be a party man. I'm telling you, had it been he allowed everything to slide, he would have gotten for himself sympathizers within the party. The former governor of Kano State, Kwankwaso, is his friend. Even the leader of Adamawa governor, who headed this Fintiri, who headed this past convention, they are close friends. Are you getting it? Had it been, he just allowed things to slide, more people will have gathered around him that, okay, let's allow it to go. Let's make this party move forward. And because you know that you have to wrestle APC, who are so strong now in power. So there is no need for causing any disputes anymore when you already had one, and the whole house is trying to put everything in order. You are going to the court.
All right, I was going to ask, talking about the APC. So following the success of the convention, you know, PDP made quite bold statements yesterday saying we are going to face the APC head on. 2023 is going to be this. 2023 is going to be that. Now, we know in Nigeria that election is such an expensive venture. So how does the party expect, especially as it is not the one in the center? So we know it's the one who is at the center that would sway. So how do they expect, what magic do we expect to see them perform to take over government come 2023?
Well, the situation is very clear. It's not ambiguous at all. You and I knows what's going on in the country.
Okay.
The country is not as, being dealt this large blow, this strong blow, like it was. I heard them yesterday saying that for the past 16 years, what has the PDP done? Okay. Normally that has been their own toga. They always have a way of blaming everybody, even the dead. They have a way of blaming people.
Okay.
But the fact is this: Nigerians are the ones that will take their government back for themselves in 2023. It's not about the PDP. PDP can make their own statement, that yes, we are here to raise back. Good. If they can come up with, a very good, if they can convince the people better than, how it was before, then I believe that they can still get back the power. But let me tell you this, Nigerians even need better opposition than these two.
Oh, wow.
We need, if we can see any other party, we see that people are coming together
as
to
a
form
third force.
Another third force, than these two, both APC and PDP, because we can still see that most of the people in PDP, in APC, are still those who left PDP to join, just for their own personal gains and the rest. So I believe that Nigerians are the ones to take their own government by themselves come 2023.
All right, Nigerians are the ones who take their own governments back by themselves come 2023. That is for the conversation this morning. Remember, the conversation continues weekdays, Mondays to Friday on your digital first Pan African News Network, TS Television. And you can be part of the conversation by connecting with us on our various social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at TOS TV Network. You can also watch the conversation via our website at www.tostvnetwork.com, as well as via YouTube at TOS TV Network. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Sagir Ibrahim, and I'll see you tomorrow.